Alright, here is the announced No Mercy all-out max-out session in the classic snatch and clean and jerk. I was completely open-minded before this session. From a disaster of a less than 270 total to potentially even achieving this serious goal and nailing 300 total on this day. Again, I was completely open-minded, I was hyped. Of course, the training beforehand didn't really had much or didn't give me any clues that this would be the end of the 300 total. If we think back on the back injury and also the phase of training that I'm doing right now, it is just not a pure weightlifting peaking phase, but more a volume phase again. But I still was hyped and I was ready to left it all on the platform this day. And the snatches felt in the warm-up pretty good, like better than the last couple of weeks. So great day in the snatch. And these 132 might be my best snatch ever, no joke. I mean, if we think about snatches over 95%, that I am nailing such a heavy weight for myself, like relatively, is very, very rare. And I was so pumped and so happy about this. I immediately put 136 on the bar for a 1 kilogram PR. And I promise you, I gave it everything I had. 5 attempts at 136 for a new PR. They were pretty good attempts, and if they wouldn't have been so close, I wouldn't even have taken so many attempts. But I mean, they were so close, and I really, I left the room between the attempts. I was watching some motivational videos to really hype myself up. But yeah, it was just on this day a bit too heavy. But still, again, of course, very pleased about the 132. I mean, it's 7 kilograms more than I had been snatching in weeks, and the 136 attempts were pretty good. But here I knew, okay, 300 is probably not going to happen today. To be honest, if we think rationally, as expected. But yeah, a 168 clean and jerk was just out of reach. I already knew that. And with the 136, maybe 164 would have been a possibility, but Anyway, of course, I was a bit sad that I couldn't hit the 136, but I just took this time a bit of time between snatch and clean and jerk, ate some candy, and prepared myself for the clean and jerk. And I also this time really realized that this challenge of doing the 300 kilogram total, which I want to do in one session, of course, and not split up over a couple of sessions, is just a bit harder than I expected. Because in the past, without the YouTube channel, etc., without making myself a challenge, on some max out days I have a good day in the snatch, and on some max out days I have a good day in the clean and jerk. And putting together a 300 kilogram total is probably already, or in the past could have already been achieved, but doing it in one session and having the mental fortitude to hit a clean and jerk that you have to hit after having the pressure of needing to hit a certain weight in the snatch to even make 300 a possibility is just very, draining and requires much focus. And here we already had a great total. A 160 clean and jerk is technically a new lifetime training PR in the clean and jerk, and 292 is also a lifetime PR total in the training. So it was a great day, especially if we think back that just like 5 weeks ago I couldn't even bend over to brush my teeth. And now we are at this stage, so I was already very pleased with the session. It was honestly better than I expected it to be. But I was walking up and down and just thinking, hey, maybe you could activate something in you and maybe you could clean and jerk 168. Maybe you should just load it. I was also very afraid that I would do something stupid and injure myself. But after going back and forth, I just loaded it. And yeah, it was just way too heavy on this day. So no 300 total, but again, a very good session. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, and we will see us in the next video.